MLB boy stands, hurry up and give me the microphone. Me for my pants, the mad author of anguish. My language.
MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 2 of the ALDS between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Texas Rangers. Again, everyone, Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Danny. An important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Yeah, this is just a 5-game series, so getting that first win under you is great. The most important game of a series, though, is the next one you're about to play. So treating this game like it's absolutely critical is a good way not to get too comfortable with your lead.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Cam Brown is on the mound for Game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
It's not easy as a rookie to go out there and establish yourself, get the off-speed pitches over, and just try to be the same pitcher that you were in the minor leagues. And one of the big keys, not get ahead of yourself.
Into the box, Joe Black. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for the Angels, the center fielder, Joe Black.
First pitch of the AB on its way. And we are underway this afternoon from Arlington as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
First pitch, 105.
The 1-0 home. And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. Should be a picture-perfect afternoon for baseball. 78 degrees at first pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Yeah, a little wild here early on. Doesn't look like he's totally settled into the game yet. Hopefully, he can find it soon.
3-0 pitch.
Finally got one over. Nothing worse than starting the game with a 4-pitch walk.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Lifted the other way down the left field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. And that misses, ball 4. So a good battle to begin the ball game today, but the leadoff man will reach first anyway.
And that's just an incredible job at the plate by the leadoff man there. Not only did he make the pitcher throw a ton of pitchers and bust his tail, but he also won the battle and earned a free pass.
Digging in next, number 16. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the stretch, a ball and no strikes. Runners on the move for second. That evens it up 1-1. Ball and 2 strikes now. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Black on at first, nobody out. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
The 2-2. Ground ball left side. One there. On to first, a double play. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
And now in the box, number 7. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
And now the first pitch. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Into the windup and the pitch. Just underway in Arlington. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Willis is camped under this one. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. Angels go quietly there. Angels nothing. Rangers coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Gary Kearns will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
It's not easy as a rookie to go out there and establish yourself. Get the off-speed pitches over and just try to be the same pitcher that you were in the minor leagues. And one of the big keys, not get ahead of yourself.
Now at the plate here is Diddy Johnson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Rangers, the second baseman, Diddy
Here's the pitch.
Johnson.
Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. The windup and the 0-1.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Got to find a way to grind.
And the pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Knuckleball, strike 3 called as that thing came back over the plate, 1 away.
Batting second.
Now
the
to
first
bat,
baseman,
Greg Hinkle.
Greg Hinkle.
First pitch of the AB on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend. Matthew Ross, very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
High and deep down the left field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. And so with 2 away now, let's give you another look at our playoff bracket as you see what could lie ahead for the winner in this series. Next, it'll be Derek Hill. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting the tone, pounding the zone.
Behind 0-2 now.
Hey, this guy's dialed in right now. 2 strikeouts and still working ahead. This is going to be a tough test for the offense.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Left fielder looking up, and that one is gone. A solo shot here to left as the Rangers strike first. It's 1-0.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Into the box, Todd Alexander.
The right fielder.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 1-0 Texas. Leading off the inning, it'll be Brian Cooper as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Cooper is undoubtedly one of the best hitters in baseball, especially against right-handed pitching. He tends to hit for both power and average, so he's certainly a big threat in matchups like these.
Yeah, you can tell he is just super confident against right-handed guys. You know, sometimes it's coincidence. Sometimes it's you don't see many lefties, Matty. But bottom line is, 75% of the time there's a right-hander on the mound, and this guy finds barrel consistently.
The 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. Throw is in time for the first out of the second.
That is fair. The left fielder.
So here's how the Rangers are positioned defensively. And over at first base in this one today is the guy that can pick it with the best of them. And I can't overstate that enough. As a former middle infielder, when you could close your eyes and throw it over to first base knowing it was getting picked out of the grass or picked out of the dirt, man, what a comfortable feeling.
At the plate now, number 78. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. White is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Batting 6, the shortstop, Randall Ford.
Now at the plate is Randall Ford. First pitch on its way. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. This is flared out towards second. Over to first, and that retires the side. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Rangers lead it 1-0. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the switch hitting shortstop,
For the
Reyna.
Rangers, the shortstop, number 13.
First offering on its way. The 0-1 pitch. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Black will wait on it. One gone.
Batting 6th.
Here's how the Halos are going to line up on defense. And the guy patrolling center field today, I can't emphasize this enough. If you want a good ball club, you better be strong up the middle. Center field being that main component with catcher, shortstop, and second base. This guy takes tremendous routes to the ball, strong and accurate arm, and just a leader on the field.
Into the box now, Trey Thompson. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Fouled away. Kearns, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now, 3-2. Hit hard on the ground to short. Oh, what a dive. He gathers the throw. Touché, sir.
Batting 7th.
Well, let's get another look at that diving play on show track. Obviously a great job just to get the glove on it, and perhaps just as impressive was the throw to first. He got a lot behind that ball to nab the runner up the line. Standing in now, James Willis. Hit down the third baseline, and that's through for a hit. Throwing to second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Rangers set down in order. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Now into the box, Carlos Fuentes. 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Fuentes.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
At the plate, Stan Conley, as he'll take a look at ball one. Angels still looking for hit number 1 in the ballgame. And he takes a called strike 1. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
A good fastball above the belt is normally a pitch that batters love to take a rip at, but that one froze him.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. 3-2. The count is full to the Angels DH.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. And there's out number 2.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Stepping in now, Mason McGrath. And he puts it on the ground to second. And the Halos have their first hit of the game.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
In now, Joe Black. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He worked a walk to open up the ball game. Set to deliver the 0-1. Skied down the left field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Grounded to third, right to him. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. Angels strand 1. It remains 1-0. So now here is Isaac White.
For the Rangers, the left fielder, Isaac White.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. As he'll watch a knuckleball that dances its way in there for strike 1. White playing here in his age 26 season. This is his first year at the big league level. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Fastball well outside.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Toby Tabata.
Next, here is Toby Tabata as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. First offering. Gets ahead with a knuckleball right over the outside corner. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Black arranged to his left and put it away. 2 down.
Up next for the Rangers, the second baseman, Diddy Johnson.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Diddy Johnson. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the setback.
1-0 the count. And now a pitch on the way. Hit in the air down the right field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
And that one yanked just foul. This is skied into short left center. Number 78 is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers, but they're up 1-0. Now to the plate, here is number 16. He comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Number 16.
First delivery to him. There's a good breaking ball as he gets the bottom of the zone. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, number 7.
Digging in, the switch hitter, number 7. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And to this point, these 2 have topped out at 95 and 91 miles an hour, respectively. Next to stand in is Brian Cooper, grounded out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Swing, and he pops him up. And no one will get this one. Two balls and a strike to the Angels' first baseman. Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3. They trail this one 1-0. Ready now is Greg Hinkle, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
The first baseman, Greg Hinkle.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. With that, the Rangers get their leadoff hitter on base after the inning-opening base hit.
Boy, Gil, it's about time they got something more here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
At the plate now, Derek Hill, as he'll take strike one on the inside corner. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. Hinkle aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a liner. And that'll get down for a base hit. They'll hold at second, and there are two aboard now.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He
has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Into the box now, Todd Alexander. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. One 1-0 pitch on the way. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Good pitch there, had him a little out in front.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Just off on the timing for that knuckleball. Lifted into center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The batter, number 13.
Next up is Reyna. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. First and second now, 1 man out. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 0-2 once more. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
To the plate now, Trey Thompson, as he'll watch a knuckleball that finds the zone for strike 1. Comes set, the 0-1. High and deep to center field. Looking up is the center fielder. At the track, the wall. Gone! So a 3-run blast to deep center here as the Rangers have opened it up now 4-0.
Man, that's painful for a pitcher. He almost worked himself out of a jam by getting 2 straight outs, but he made a mistake right there and paid the price. 3-run home runs like that can be so deflating.
At the plate, James Willis, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike.
It might be time for this guy to start mixing his pitches up a little bit better. He's pitching poorly, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage at over 70%. This team batting has a pretty good idea what his game plan is.
3 runs already home here. And he fouls this one off. Another 0-2 coming. Hit out towards second. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired.
I win.
But the Rangers post a 3 spot, all coming on the 3-run home run. We played 4. It's now 4-0 in favor of the Rangers. Welcome back to Arlington. Before we get much further, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off for the Angels.
Ready now for L.A. Number 78. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
If you look at their win percentage or something like that right now, got to be honest, the odds are obviously stacked against them. But I'm looking for them to show me something right here. Maybe they get back in this game, maybe they don't. But I want to see what kind of at-bats they put together. This is where you have to lock in as a team. Every guy has to go up to the plate and have a good, productive AB to get this team going.
The 1-1. Strike 2 swinging.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Got him to go down swinging there. Number 78 goes down for the first out in the 5th inning.
Randall Ford.
So now to the plate, Randall Ford. So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The windup and the 0-1.
This guy uses that 2-seamer to set up his other pitches. 2-seamer in, breaking ball away.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Two balls and a strike. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Set to deal on 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of the secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Standing in now, Carlos Fuentes. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact.
He's one pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. Angels are gone in order. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. At the plate now is Isaac White. Flew out last time up.
The left fielder, Isaac White.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike, count.
Hey. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Number 16 is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now batting, catcher, Toby Tabata.
Next to hit is Toby Tabata. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Black is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The batter, number 22, second baseman, Diddy Johnson.
Up next, Diddy Johnson. First offering. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to left, and the Rangers have made this a 5-0 ball game.
Baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys who would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop on their bat. They can go deep.
In now, Greg Hinkle.
The first baseman.
Now this ball's hit deep to left field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. Back with more postseason baseball in Game 2 after this. Striding forward now is the DH, Stan Conley. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Pitch on the way. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And it's fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he can go in right here.
Full count, 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
She told me she was out seeking freedom. She couldn't find a cage, so she leaving. And she looking for someone that she can be.
Into the box now, Mason McGrath, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. He singled in his first AB. And a high strike there. It's 1-1. McGrath, 28 years old, is normally at shortstop, although they've got him playing third base here today.
Yeah, always one of my favorite things to do. You watch this guy today. Playing shortstop, you have time. There's rhythm. There's a timing to that position. Third base, man, step in and dive, a reactionary position. You have to come get it, go back on it. A lot of different things. This is a fun player to watch today.
Still 1-2. Skied into straightaway right. Alexander is there, 2 down.
The center fielder, number 1, Joe Black.
Back to the top of the Angels lineup now, and stepping in, Joe Black. First pitch on its way.
Hey, this is exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Lifted into the air to shallow center. Reyna onto the grass. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Noah Smallwood enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
For the Angels, number 47, Noah Smallwood.
Striding in is Derek Hill, singled in his last at-bat.
Leading up for the Rangers, the designated hitter, Derek Hill.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. Now here it comes. Hit back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Well, these days don't happen often. You better dig yourself when you get 3 knocks in a big league leg-up.
It's hard to have 3 hits in one day, but boy, this guy is off to a great start in this one.
To the plate now, Todd Alexander, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Pitch out, nothing doing. Hill gets his lead at first, nobody out. Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1. From the belt, the pitch. Down the left field line and deep. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And that's ball 3 now as it just misses below the zone. Now the 3-2 pitch. Fouled off. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Back up the middle. To second for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
Made him throw a lot of pitches in that at-bat, but
13.
he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next will be the first-year shortstop, Reyna. The pitch.
Nope, that's a ball.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Ball and 2 strikes to the Rangers shortstop.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Here comes the 1-2. Is a fastball that misses. Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. Nothing doing for the Rangers as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead.
So I ain't saving you a cleaner house. Do you think that's just a statement? Then you ludicrous.
So stepping in is number 16. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Number 16.
And now the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder on the run, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The batter, number 7.
Next to hit, number 7. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Line to second where it's caught there for out number 2.
Love that play right there. I don't care what position you're at. That ball gets roasted at you. It takes some serious hand-eye coordination and some quick reaction time to be able to make that catch.
At the plate, Brian Cooper. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Angels down quickly there on just 4 pitches. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Last half of the 7th here, and standing in is the rookie third baseman, Trey Thompson.
The last at-bat, that breaking ball he hit for the home run, that was one of those meatball ones. A cement mixer just kind of floated up there. I'm not so sure that they're going to go back to the breaking ball here, and if they do, better location is definitely needed.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he gets a piece here as this ball's fouled away. 1-2. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. A solo shot here to left. His second home run of the game. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Well, he's obviously very comfortable in the spotlight here. In the postseason, everything is amplified. Runs mean more, and every pitch counts, especially when you make a mistake as bad as this one. Missed his location, and he takes it out of here in a heartbeat.
So now to the plate, James Willis. This is a look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Now the 1-0. Down the left field line and deep. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Here comes the 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Standing in now, Isaac White. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Into the windup and the pitch.
That was a nasty pitcher's pitch right there. Most guys strike out on that one. He was able to scramble at a little bit and give him another chance. And hopefully this pitcher misses over the heart of the plate.
Swing and he pops him up. McGrath trying to get there. And this is going to be a foul ball. Bases are empty. 1 man out. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
Stepping in now, Toby Tabata. Fouled away. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
2 out, nobody on. 1-2 to the Rangers catcher.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Right side, but it's well foul. And he fouls this one off. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. Go to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. We're through 7 this afternoon. It's the Rangers 6 and the Angels nothing.
It's so convincing, but something's missing. The sun is kissing my face and erasing my...
And now for the Angels, number 78, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Number 78.
First pitch on the way.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Slow little roller to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Well, these fans have been treated to a fine outing out of their hometown starter as we give you a look at the numbers here. A big 0 in the run column on the right-hand side of your screen. Stepping in next, Randall Ford. Here's the pitch. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. One out, nobody on. And that's the second out.
Up next for the Angels, the catcher.
Next to dig in, Carlos Fuentes. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Here's the first pitch to him. The 1-0. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Angels are gone in order. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Stepping in once again is Diddy Johnson.
Not an easy thing to do because that knuckleball doesn't have a lot of velo. He was able to pull it, but keep it just enough fair for the long home run.
A ball and no strikes. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Outside, 3-0 now.
3-0.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Next, it'll be Greg Hinkle. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
0-1.
Johnson on at first. Nobody out. A ball and a strike. A 2-1 count to the Rangers' first baseman.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
The 2-1 home is taken high above the zone.
Got to find a way to get back in the zone. I know you're in danger of losing both to walks, but certainly don't miss over the heart of the plate and have this guy gap one, or even worse, hit a 2-run homer.
There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
The 3-2 pitch. Count remains full. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Jack Enright comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Jack Enright.
Derek Hill will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. From the belt, the pitch. The 1-0. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
First and second here with nobody out. Slow roller down the third baseline. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with 1 away now.
The right fielder, number 2, Todd.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Todd Alexander. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. From the stretch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 1-1 home. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there and advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
In now, Reyna. Opposite field to left. Boy, and call off the dogs already as this is down for extra bases. 1 run is in. Throw comes to second, but he is in there with a 2-run double. When we looked at this game on paper before it started, I don't think any of us thought it would go down like this.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
And now, Trey Thompson. He's driven in 4 already, and yet another big RBI opportunity for him right here.
Matt, they couldn't have asked for anyone to hit better in this spot than this guy right here. He looks dialed in at the plate right now.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Two out here and a runner at second. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Now the 3-2 pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on. Game 2 heads to the 9th inning. Texas is out in front, 8-0. Now it'll be Stan Conley. He's the one to start things off with his guys in danger of seeing this series leveled at a game apiece, barring a 9th inning rally. And now the first pitch. Stan Conley is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
The third baseman, number 8. The bases, Nick Rapp.
Digging in will be Mason McGrath. First delivery to him. And with 1 out in the 9th, he's just now coming up on his 100th pitch of the ball game.
Yeah, Matty, he's going to finish this one on adrenaline if he's allowed to. We'll see how the manager plays this one. I know guys like Dan Plesac were locked and loaded in this position.
Well, this is right now a dream if you're out in that bullpen right now. Your starting pitcher gets you into the 9th inning. The guys that, if they do get up in the 9th inning, these are the best relievers, and they're just lurking out there. What a terrific job up to this point.
Thompson is there, and there are 2 men gone now.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up at the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
So next to hit is Joe Black. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. Down and away, ball 1.
Well, he's throwing a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
2 out, nobody on. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And foul.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Angels down to their last strike. And it's fouled away. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Two and two now with 2 out here in the ninth. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Just out in front of that one, still 2 and 2.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Fouled off.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
Still even at 2 and 2.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
1 strike from a shutout. Here it comes. And good work there as this is taken for ball 4, and the Angels have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs, and he wants to get that 3rd out as quickly and painlessly as possible, but that hitter makes him work his tail off, and he still loses him.
So the next to bat will be number 16. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a ball 1-0.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ballgame, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
Here comes the 1-0.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
And this pitch misses. It's 2-1 now to the Angel right fielder.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
Black, the runner at first with 2 gone. In the air down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, not many pitchers can brag about throwing a 1-hit complete game, so hats off for him. But as a pitcher, I know he's going to wonder, like, what might have been. So close to a no-hitter, but it wasn't meant to be. That's baseball for you.
more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. 8-0 the final today. Texas even up this division series at 1 game apiece. Cam Brown earns the victory on the mound. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. First for the victorious Rangers, 8 runs, 9 hits, no errors, and they left 1 run on base. For the Angels, no runs, just 1 hit, no errors, they left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 8 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon at Globe Life Park, 48,114. The Rangers thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.